going to find Fourier transform for the function 1 minus modulus of x. So here modulus of x less than 1. So the limit of x is varies from -1 to 1. So otherwise the f of x value is 0. So next you have to reduce that integral 0 to infinity sin t divided by t the whole square dt is equal to pi by 2. After finding the Fourier transform, you have to find out this portion with the inverse Fourier transform formula, right? So in solution, I have to write first Fourier transform formula. So which we can define as f of x or f of x, which is equal to 1 divided by root 2 by integral minus infinity to plus infinity f of x e power I s6 into dx, right? So which is equal to 1 divided by root 2 by integral minus infinity to plus infinity. So here f of x will be 1 minus modulus of x. So the function's limit is -1 to 1, right? That should be written here. So integral -1 to 1, the function is 1 minus modulus of x e power I s6. So e power I s6 can be written as cos s6 plus I sin s6 into dx, right? So now we have to multiply all those terms with these two terms, which is cos s6 plus I sin s6. So now I get 1 divided by root 2 by integral -1 to 1 minus modulus of x cos s6 plus I divided by root 2 by integral -1 to 1 minus modulus of x sin s6 into dx. So now we have to find out whether this both integral is either odd or even. So now for that you have to take the function and you have to replace x with -x. So now I'm just taking the function, first function f1 of x is equal to 1 minus of modulus x cos s6. So here I'm just going to substitute x with -x. So now it is inside the modulus. So if it is a -x, we will consider it as +x. So 1 minus x as it is the same. So cos s6. So cos s of -x, it will go cos s6, right? Why? Because cos of minus theta will be cos theta. So you will get the same function if you substitute the -x. So that the first term will be even function. So what about the second term? If I substitute x with -x, I'll get the same term, right? 1 minus modulus x. If I substitute this x with -x, I will get minus sin s6. Why? Because sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. So I get minus sin s6. So you will get -1 minus x sin x. So f2 of x, which is f2 of -x, you will get minus f2 of x. This is f1 of x, which is f1 of -x is equal to f1 of x. So this is even function, this is odd function. This is odd function. So you know that integral of odd function will go 0. The even function will be, which is equal to 1 divided by root 2 by integral 0 to 1, which is 2 times of integral 0 to 1. I'm just taking here 2 integral 0 to 1 minus modulus of x cos s6 into dx. So now it is in the form of integral u into dv. I'm just taking first term as u, second term as dv. So first term, which is divided by a square. I'm just writing this 2 as root 2 into root 2. I'm just cancelling root 2 divided by root 2. So I'll get root 2 by root 2. I'm just so integral 0 to 1. I'm so sorry. Root 2 divided by pi. You have to multiply this 2 minus u dash into v2 plus u double dash into v3. So now 1 minus x into sine s6 divided by s minus u dash into v2, right? Minus to minus plus. So cos s6 divided by s square. The limit is 0 to 1. So I'm just going to substitute the upper limit for x value. So if I substitute x with 1 here, I'll get the whole term will be 0. Minus, so here 1, so cos s divided by s square. Don't forget to write the sign, okay? So 2 root of 2 divided by minus pi divided by s square minus the substitution of lower limit which is x. So sorry, which is 0. So I'm just taking it as 1 minus 0 sine s of 0. So sine 0 value will be 0, right? So this term also will go 0 minus cos 0, which is if I substitute x value as 0, we'll get cos 0. Cos 0 value is 1. So 1 divided by s square. So I'm just taking it as root of 2 divided by pi minus of cos s divided by s square minus 2 minus will be plus 1 divided by s square. And just do a little alteration. I'm just taking positive term as first term and negative term as second term. So 1 minus cos s whole divided by s square. So this is your Fourier transform for the function 1